Hey everybody, and welcome to another Dota Noobs casted replay. This is Love is Dead, and I'm going to be casting for you today. I'm going to be the only one casting right now because I can't find anyone else to join me, and I just want to get these out for everyone, everyone that's interested in watching them. So today what we have is a Dota match, a matchmaking game is what I meant to say, with some noobs. Some Dota noobs. I think Phoenix is not part of us, but I just haven't seen the name before. Radiant side should be Dota noobs, and the Dire side should be everyone else from matchmaking. So, what we got today, we got Freevoy. He's going to be playing the Vengeful Spirit. Snuggles, he's going to be playing Venomancer. Chaos, he is going to be Ursa. And Shadow Shaman will be played by Phoenix 47. I'll just call him Phoenix. And Marana is going to be played by Arafel, and she just came in. And give me 2 seconds while I turn off all of my G-chat stuff. Okay, I'm back. I hope I didn't miss anything. And it looks like, I hope that text goes away.
The battle begins.
Yeah, it'll probably go away. Anyways, we got Freevoy. He's going to be going the top lane with the Snuggles. He's going to be playing Venomancer. So it's going to be a dual top lane is going to be 2 range characters. Marana taking the usual role of the mid lane. And we have an Ursa and Shadow Shaman. It's a pretty typical lane for Ursa. I always see him on the bottom lane, usually. Here we got Terra is going to be playing the Drow Ranger for the Dire side. Freak Sheet is going to be playing Bounty Hunter. They're going to be laning together, bottom lane. The opponent to Arafel is a Invoker, which we'll have to see how skilled he is. A Invoker is definitely difficult to lane against if they know what they're doing. And top lane we got Ancient Apparition as well as Huskar. And it looks like Ancient Apparition has not bought any wards yet. Everyone else is a carry, so I don't see any wards from anyone on the Dire side. The Doobs checking right now.
So fast.
No one seems to have purchased any wards. I would say Freevoy, that would probably be, Vengeful Spirit should probably be the one picking up the wards. Oh, sorry, I didn't miss them. They're already placed down. 2 and 1 to try to avoid this gank in the middle, in the top jungle here, as well as a nice rune placement. It is the 0-minute rune is spawned. It's a haste rune. No one's been taking that one yet. And we get a lot of harassment coming out from Ursa on the bottom lane on Terra and Bounty Hunter. They're going to be pushed back. It's a very carry lineup on the Radiant side, which can be dangerous if they push it to late game. Huskar can deal a lot of damage. Drow Ranger is very effective late game carry. Bounty Hunter, yeah, I just haven't seen too many good Bounty Hunters be playing around, so I don't really know what to say about him. Ursa down bottom lane is probably going to go for Roshan as soon as possible to try to get that Aegis-ly Immortal, which he can have, and then just sort of stomp everyone else with. That text is really not going away. And I can't do anything about it, so you're going to have to deal with it because I don't want to start over. I saw Drow Ranger as boots and tango. That's not a great idea for Drow Ranger. Doesn't really need that extra speed. Could have used some sort of damage output for last hitting and denying, which would have made it a little bit easier. Everyone on the Doob seems to have a pretty standard lineup. It looks like Chaos is going to have a little bit of trouble, but they got a nice hex stun on Terra. They're going to deal a bunch of damage, but not able to finish them off. And Bounty Hunter is going to run into the shadows, and, well, he's not going to sneak away, but he's going to get away. He's going to try to pull off a critical strike on Chaos at some point here. So he's going for, there it is, but it's definitely not enough damage to be able to take him out. You have to watch out for Ursa. They really need to buy some wards. Just place it like right here. So sentry ward to get some vision down here, and so that he can't just hang around like this, free farm. Well, not free farm, but you know what I mean.
First blood.
And I missed the first blood. I guess he came out and got taken down by Archaea. Sorry I missed that. I was going to go comment on middle lane. What do we got for mid lane? We got 3 for 3, 4 for 3 for Arafel versus a 15 for 10 Invoker. So he's going to have the upper hand at this point. Arafel probably needs to purchase a bottle. Probably doesn't need to have 2 slippers of agility, even though the game suggests that. I'm not exactly sure off the top of my head what's the better build for her, but I haven't heard great things about 2 slippers of agility. It doesn't give you any damage output. She's going to buy boots first, boots of speed. Doesn't really give you any damage output, makes you a little bit faster, and gives you a little more armor, but really not that useful early game as a starting build. It looks like no one's gotten this haste rune 4 minutes in. They could have had 2 runes. Let's see. 1, 2. It could have been the 3rd rune up at this point, but no one has. Even though they've scouted it, no one has taken notice of it. And it looks like the Snuggles are going to take a lot of damage here, going down to Ancient Apparition. Probably pulled himself out a little bit too far to take out Ancient Apparition while Huskar was gone. Oh, Huskar was down, and I missed that kill as well. So I guess 1-for-1 trade. I'm sorry about missing that. Coming up on the 5.5 minute mark, so these wards are about to go down. Vengeful Spirit sitting on 1,000 gold, needs to spend that. Some boots, you know, just walk in. You can walk into the secret shop over here, purchase yourself some boots. She's gonna need to have wards in about 15 seconds in order to keep that vision up. Unless the Venomancer has not bought wards, finished off his weird Basilius. Center lane definitely not going well for Arafel. 26 to 15. Level 6 versus level 6, so he hasn't out leveled her at this point, but definitely needs she definitely needs to contest his CS a little more. I think probably the problem is that he's able to, she may be pushing him too far. When she's down below, she has a 25% miss chance, as well as has no vision. It looks like she's pushing too hard here, and he just has a major advantage with the tower, getting all the creeps. He's just able to sit there and farm them up that way. She looks a little afraid of him, trying to keep back, which is probably not a bad idea. You just don't want to die mid lane. Just a lot in her. No, he has a lot in his stash. Sorry, I just clicked on him. Arafel still has boots of speed. The courier is back. She could definitely get those boots at this point. Soon she's going to need a bottle. Hopefully with the next couple gold that she gets, she'll purchase that and use that to take the bottom. Take the runes and get that recharge on the bottle. That rune is still there.
Nice try.
Here, Hex coming out, and Bounty Hunter is not going to be able to slink away from Ursa as the stun comes out from Shadow Shaman. A little bit of an early lead for the dudes. We got 3-1. Those wards are down and have been purchased by Vengeful Spirit. Most of that money has gone into Skull Town Portal. Probably doesn't need that this early in the game. Still in the laning phase. Really only need that if you die, since she's probably not going to be porting out to defend any towers, I guess. Healing Salve, probably a good idea. Ursa taking out the Drow Ranger. Oh, sorry, I'm just missing all these kills, but they have it really quick with an Ursa. He's just able to just output a ton of damage all at once. Now with this advantage, he'd probably go for Roshan at some point soon. I would expect. I don't know if you're going to be able to take this tower. He'll be able to deal a lot of damage. The creep wave is being pulled back, not being taken care of fast enough, and it looks like they're just going to be able to get this tower. And one more click. One more click. Oh, and the tower goes down to the
tower
creeps.
has fallen.
So nice job there. Now he should be looking at a Roshan because there's no use for him up at this top lane anymore. I'm not sure where Alpha. Let's see, the courier. Courier's got treads. Probably not a great idea. You really wanted to buy that bottle first, or do something with the slippers of agility. Get those wraith bands that you're probably looking for. Treads would probably be, you know, like a sort of like treads are in the core area rather than like the basic. Am I getting that right? I may be using my terms wrong, but you'd want to finish off, do something with these slippers of agility before finishing off treads. Treads are great, but I mean, you know, you don't need, there are better ways to spend your starting gold, or not your early gold.
Swiftly now.
So it looks like Drow Ranger has taken this haste rune. Is going to try to perform a gank off on Arafel. They'll probably be able to do it if they're able to hit. You get a silence, but that scares her off. Probably need to slow her first. Put off some kind of stun. And there's the stun from Invoker. A nice jump away into the woods. That was excellent. She can't get out, but she doesn't need to. There she goes. So that was a nice click away because she was able to hide herself into the woods. That was just a nice click. And we have 3 going in the mid lane. They're going to try to push this tower. The dudes are going to have to come back to defend. Ursa tried to go in for Roshan. It looks like on my mini-map, but he had to retreat as he saw all these heroes coming into center lane. And it looks like they're going to back away from their push. Ancient Apparition also finishing off treads. Probably doesn't need... I don't know why he needs those at this point. Probably could have spent that gold on something else. I don't know what the build is for him, but something, you know, like a Saber's Mask, an urn, or anything. Looks like he wants to go on the Snuggles. He's taking a lot of damage from the Ancient Apparition ultimate, and he goes down to the freeze. Nice Sunstrike hits Vengeful Spirit. That's a very nice play. But they're not pressuring this tower. However, they're just sort of milling about. Still have two heroes mid lane, and Invoker has spawned his Forged Spirits. They're going to be definitely pushing this tower down. You can see what he's doing with this Invoker. Ursa is jungling, and they're not really defending this. We got 2, 3. Looks like they're gonna maybe to get 2 towers. The Spirit goes down to a lot of damage. That Ancient Apparition ultimate dealing a ton, and then Huskar is having a little bit of a problem. Ancient Apparition goes down to the tower. That is unfortunate. I am sorry for you, man. And oh, they're both pretty low on life there. Probably could have taken a tower if they had coordinated a little better. Arafel gonna be going back for some healing. Yeah, buying clarity potions at this point, you really could have spent that money on the bottle. Have that. Don't have to keep spending on consumables. The bottle can be refilled by the courier or by the regen runes, or just going back, and that would have been a little more effective than 2 clarity potions. And Ursa has tanked up his Vanguard, so he's going to have a lot more tanking power. This middle tower, though, needs defending. And it looks like Marana is going to come back in. Ancient Apparition coming out. And the Hex coming out on Invoker, and he goes down to Ursa. That is an excellent kill, very important kill to get rid of that Invoker, try to keep him down in levels. But he is out of position right now, and he's going to be finished off with this Drow Ranger with one right click comes out from Bounty Hunter, and he goes down. Yeah, and here we go, we got 3 defending. Even though they got 2 down, they probably could. These are pretty squishy characters, and they have 1, 2 carries plus an Ancient Apparition. They probably could have pressured a little bit more. It looks like Venomancer is going to be dealing some damage to this top tower. The Plague Ward should start coming out at this point, but no levels in it. I don't exactly know the build for Venomancer, but I definitely would have had them at least 1 point in them by level 7. I would expect, so you could do something like this. Venomancer just pushing alone is not going to take down the tower. Unless they don't go back. That's a possibility. Kind of milling about in this center lane, not doing a whole lot. ranged attack coming out from the Radiant side. That would give them the benefit. Ancient Apparition coming in from the side along with Huskar, but their initiation is given away at the wrong point in time. Cold Feet. Is that Cold Feet? I think that's Cold Feet. Not really too effective right there. But this is a dangerous position because any one mistake on either side can sort of yield the end of your team. In a situation like this, everyone milling about the center. We have 5-on-5 mid, but no one wanting to engage. Looks like Bounty Hunter is going to deal something, but they're unable to get the Radiant's able to get off any stun onto him. Vengeful Spirit might have been able to get that. Ultimate up on Venomancer. Here we go. We have a silence coming out. No engagement. No engagement. So it's the most intense mid battle I've ever seen. Ursa doesn't have an Aegis, so can't just go in willy-nilly. Huskar has an urn. That helps a little bit. Some haste gloves. Invoker is looking pretty farmed at this point. Phase boots, Drum of Endurance. That'll be good for his team fight. Finally got a Sage's Mask up on Ancient Apparition for some mana back. Drow Ranger with 2 Wraith Bands will allow her to attack a little bit quicker. Pretty alright. And some Power Shreds. And Ancient Apparition just taking a lot of damage from Venomancers. I'm not sure what the full damage was, but it goes down to the Venomancer. And so now they have the advantage, so they should be going in, stun one of these guys, stun someone here. Need to drop a sentry ward here so you can see Bounty Hunter. And the wards go down, but they need to be targeted onto the tower. Or here we go, they hex Invoker. They stun Invoker, Ursa goes down, takes him in, that's a nice play. Freak Sheet is still, milling about. They're not able to initiate and basically do anything to the Radiant at this point. They're all too afraid to figure something out.
Middle tower has fallen.
I would have said if Invoker got a cold snap off on any one of them, except Ursa, they would have had a team fight down. And Huskar has pretty low life. He's going to go on Vengeful Spirit, but the stun comes out and takes him out right before he's able to deal that last right click. Freak Sheet sort of definitely really out of position here if you're going to try to engage.
Beast.
And he's just milling about, looking at them, not really doing a whole lot. Could be more useful, farming or something like that. And they're gonna come in.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Through the jungle, I guess. They're gonna try to take out these Archaeos and Shadow Shaman. They've been working together very well, and it looks like they definitely spotted out where he's going. Oh, no, he's not going for Roshan. Red Feet coming out, the initiation. Shadow Shaman get focused down on, but Ursa is coming back, answering back. There's a lot of burst damage coming out from Shaman, but the finally take him out. Ursa needs to run away right now. And they don't get a cold snap off on him. And that was a decent stun coming out from Mirana, but it didn't hit anyone except for the Forged Spirit. Probably during that mid lane fight, a arrow from Mirana could have done a whole lot of business. And finally, Archaeos goes in for Roshan. And it looks like they know about it, though. Ancient Apparition's coming to check. Going to find Arafel. He's going to have to back out of that. They're going to take him down without much of a problem. Ancient Apparition probably should have used his ultimate to scout rather than his body. And Ursa goes back inside. Roshan really wants this Aegis. And here we go. The Dire can't do a thing about this. And finally, a Sentry Ward goes down to look out for Bounty Hunter. That was a nice play there. And Aegis of the Immortal for Ursa. Terra coming in, out of position. They just need a initiation right here. What are they going to get? Are they going to get Vengeful Spirit? Is going to pull off the initiation for them? Needs to do it right now. Right now. There you go. Initiation. There we go. The swap. Gonna put him into position of the tower. Gonna take a lot of damage from the tower, from the heroes.
My venom, your veins.
Drow Ranger goes down. And Ursa just going in on his own because he has the Aegis of the Immortal, but he's gonna back out of that one. Probably gonna waste the Aegis right now if he gets stunned. And he's got track on him, so they know where he's gonna be going. But it doesn't look like they're going to be in range for any type of stun. He's going to go into the woods here, but they have track on him, so they know where he is. Huskar could go in on this. Let's see if he's going to finish it off. There's no TP spell. Here he comes. He's going to... Oh man, he takes too much damage to the tower. He's not able to get him. Sunspike misses. Freak Sheet is also going to come in, try to deal, see what he can do. Arceus probably... needs to head into the shop to buy a didn't head into the shop to buy a TP, but did some jungle juking. Track is off right now, and he's able to escape. That's some nice juking. But this tier 2 tower, this tier 1 tower has no one defending.
Radiant's bottom tower is
top
under
tower
attack.
finally goes down to the Radiant. And trade.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Mirana, Blade of Alacrity. Don't know where you're going. Where she's going. Looks like Manta style, I think, if I'm correct. Yasha build right now. Still no bottle, which is something I would have tried to have gotten at this point. And Ursa still caught out of position here, and we're gonna go down to Freak Sheet. I didn't get to see what took down most of his health. I don't know if he even went back, but Venomancer is going to take that kill on Bounty Hunter. Huskar goes down, out of position, caught.
Your cubs are orphans now.
And the Dire have to retreat at this point. I don't remember when I don't remember when Roshan went down, but it's definitely hasn't been 10 minutes yet. Roshan ultimate that hits Vengeful Spirit, but not going to be able to deal any real damage, just sort of scouting, seeing where they are, although they knew where they were, so I guess that was just sort of because he could. Not much farm on Huskar. He hasn't gotten many. He's gotten any kills? 1 kill, 4 deaths. Drow Ranger has those Wraith bands. Probably looking at, I don't know what that build is. Can't remember. I also don't know what Bounty Hunter's build is, so maybe if you know, you provide a comment to say if he's going the right way here. Ring of Aquilia. Yeah, we'll do a mana upgrade with a Wraith band, so I guess he could use that. Track goes out on Ursa. He's caught in the middle of 5 heroes, but they're not going to engage on him. Ice Wall goes down to slow him up. Nice slow, actually. That's going to take him down. He's going to deal a lot of damage to Freak Sheet. Freak Sheet goes down to Venomancer again. And Ancient Apparition's still here, taking a lot of damage. Goes down to Venomancer, who is now unstoppable. I think that was a ward trap on Drow Ranger. And wow, that's a lot of kills. And Shadow Shaman does go down. We didn't see what happened though. Pressure this mid tower here. We have only 2 heroes to defend it. Huskar hasn't done a whole lot, so I wouldn't say they should go in with all the stun and damage over time that can come out from Venomancer on this one. They're not going to be able to take it, and they're going to... Well, so Ursa is teleporting in, so they stay in the middle lane, which is not a bad idea. Nice ward placement. We got both runes warded as well as a sentry ward that went down. Ursa coming in, doing a lot of damage to Bounty Hunters. Ice Wall gonna deal a lot of damage. Huskar is gonna go down, but the Ancient Apparition ultimate deals a lot of damage back to him, and he goes down. A little bit of extension there. Snuggles to go down. Ancient Apparition plus a lot of damage from the tower, and Vengeful Spirit goes down as well. The Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger with 4 kills at this point, 56 CS. Invoker has 90, but not able to finish off. Well, I guess you got 5 assists, 2 kills. That's not too bad. But Drow Ranger, level 12, definitely able to deal a lot of slow. We'll see how that plays out. XP graph in favor of the Radiant. Gold graph also in favor of the Radiant, except with that little couple mistakes. It's gone down from its about 7k lead down to about, is it 4? Little farming game going on right now. Both teams not able to engage. The Dire is going to be turtling, as they should. They haven't been able to do enough team fights for them to push a mid tower, although it looks like they're going to try. Huskar out of position. Unless he's going to come in. I don't know what he's doing. Walking down the river is a little bit dangerous, I would say. No initiation from here, no vision. Sticky situation. If he got caught, 5 characters are going to try to push mid lane. Let's see if they win this team fight. Looks like they have the advantage with 3 versus 5. They're going to be able to take the tower.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Radiant are going to have to push back at this point. Ancient Apparition called them coming out.
Take me!
And there goes Mirana. RKS here now. He's hiding in the jungle, ready to take someone out. They're trying to get Venomancer. Ooh, nice swap, except weren't able to capitalize on it. Puts them in bad position. Now Ursa comes in, but it's going to be, I think, Invoker force-staff himself away. Going to be take out Drow Ranger instead. Yes, that was a force-staff that got Invoker out. That was a nice play on his part. But he doesn't have a lot of health, and he's going with his Shadow Walk. And there are no woods, so he's going to be able to get away from this. But they did not win that team fight, even though they took out 2 heroes. They backed away from that team fight.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The tower is going to go down if they don't try to engage at this point, but that engagement would be difficult.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But still no initiation, so they cannot capitalize on that. Arafel and Mirana back, going for the Yasha. Going to be building a Manta style probably at this point. Bounty Hunter knows what's going on here. They're trying to check Roshan. They've been dying. The Radiant have been dying a little bit too much. So here, Drow just forces a Sanjin Yacha. I don't remember that ever coming up as an alert before, but I guess it's definitely a good item for her. And then go on this top tower, going to be called out nice, with a nice jump into the woods again, but Snugly is going to be cut out of position instead. Tornado coming out from, I'm not sure if it was Tornado that was. That was a nice swap from Venom from Foundation Spirit. Missing a lot what's going on here, except RKS coming on for Drow Ranger again. He's doing a lot of damage, not enough damage though, he goes down. And that was definitely a problem with positioning on the Radiant side. Everyone sort of went in one by one. Sunstrike, Drow Ranger going to finish off that kill. As I said, if you watch that series of events, one by one, the Radiant went in and were able to be focused down by the 5 of the Dire side. So a solid initiation right there would have, sealed the victory. Maybe a stun from starting off with a stun from Mirana or something like that. Vengeful Spirit as well could have initiated with
Radiant's
the swap.
top tower is under attack.
But weren't able to finish that one off. And they're going to try to pressure bottom lane. Not going to be able to push enough for this tower because Ursa's 3 seconds up and Mirana is going to be shortly thereafter. Sunstrike misses Free Boy. Nice attempt though, I would say. And they're going to be in to defend this tower. Let's see how the team fight goes at this point. Elemental Spirit swap is up, but they do not have enough. He does not have enough mana for it. Trying to build a mech, it looks like, with some Blades of Evacuum thrown in there. Maybe trying to pick up the Yasha, then deciding to go mech halfway through, something like that. Wards on there as well, which is nice. They could ward this location. The turtle, let me see if I can find the turtle. There's the turtle. Yeah, he's supposed to be somewhere here, but he's not here right now. So, but this is a good rune spot at this point in the game. You can get vision of here, inside here, inside here, inside here. Yeah, it just gives a ton of vision. So, yeah, that should be placed over here. And here we go. Nice Mirana stun coming out on the Bounty Hunter, which is really easy to come out on. But Ursa's going to go down to a bunch of carry. Tuskar is going to be in return, and Ancient Apparition is going to be here. It looks like Yule Scepter was purchased by Ancient Apparition, so that tornado stuff came out there. He needs to get out of there. Oh, and Drow Ranger went in at the wrong time. The stun is slowing up a little bit, but not enough to finish him off, it looks like. Yeah, so it looks like they need to protect their Ursa at this point. They're having a lot of trouble keeping him alive in team fights, and the chase destroys Drow Ranger. Not a bad choice to chase at that point, since the rest of the team they saw went the other direction. But you'd have to be careful of that kind of thing. Ursa has a Vanguard, a Blink Dagger, Phase Boots. Should be going. Needs a little more. I don't know what to get after Vanguard for health. I don't really know. But they need to work on protecting Ursa, making sure that he doesn't go into the middle of the battle and get focused down on immediately, because once he's gone, the Dire has been retreating after he dies, but they running into an area where they're going to have the weaker team fight without Ursa there.
Dire's bottom tower is
Dire
under
has
attack.
mostly carries. Although they are dealing a ton of damage with Venomancer, dealing a ton of damage
Dire's
with
bottom
Shadow
tower
Shaman.
has fallen.
So that's going to help them. It's definitely going to help them out. So it's pretty balanced, but definitely still need to protect their Ursa. If he gets Aegis, that's winner. That's a good that's a good idea. It looks like he's going to get it. The Dire are sort of running around, pressure in the bottom lane, pressure in the middle lane. And Ursa should be able to get this in a couple seconds, it looks like. There he goes, Aegis is immortal.
The
Spirit of the first bear burns immortal in me.
So, yeah, Ursa going the wrong way here. Or maybe the Radiant going the wrong way here. And Shadow Shaman should not be here. Huskar should be the easy kill. There's a cold snap coming out. They're gonna take him out. Yeah, oh, nice ward trap.
Give it not a second thought.
Money ward trap, but he's able to get away.
Regeneration.
Ursa in the middle of it blinks away. So positioning, as I was saying, you know, Ursa went the wrong way, Shadow Shaman went the wrong way. They were able to catch Shadow Shaman out, and there goes their initiation. But he'll be back shortly. Looks like he purchased a Bloodstone with a... Was that a swap? What the heck happened there? I missed it. Anyways, he purchased a Bloodstone, which reduces his... Let's see. Reduces his respawn time by 4 seconds. That's it? Well. Anyways, Bloodstone is a nice item to get if you have enough farm for it. For any of the mage class, well, probably not any of the mage classes, but for a lot of the mage classes, brings down your cooldown respawn timer a ton. The more kills you get with it, let's see, so it starts with 6 charges, gains 1 charge every time a hero dies within blank range. Each charge bestows 1 mana generation per second. So like the urn, it's gonna soak up any damage. No, sorry, any kills taken, and give him mana regeneration per second for each one that goes down. So it tells you the charges down at the bottom. He's got 4. It does go down if you die, however. Well done. Also, when you die, it gives your teammates within range a little bit of health, like 400 points back. Track going on to Shadow Shaman. Blinking from Ursa, he's going to be change here, and the Dire's going to run away, even though if they had turned around, gotten a stun off, they could have taken out Ursa, likely I would say. Yule Scepter going to initiate on Ursa, but no attacking, so just going to try to run away at this point. I guess they're waiting for their Invoker to come back. He's crucial to the team fights, and they definitely need to draw a Ranger there. Bounty Hunter coming in from the rear here. Cold Wall getting stunned on looks like Mirana hit a nice stun, but there's a ton of damage going on. But Ursa goes down. Agency Emergence come up. The Snuggles in. Vengeful Spirit swaps him out. We're going to take out Terra. Vengeful Spirit stun and Ursa. Looks like Bounty Hunter's going to go down at this point as well. He goes down to Venomancer. And Huskar goes down to some creeps. That is unfortunate. And they're going to be able to take this out. Alright guys, this coming out. They're not going to, it's going to stop you for what? The fortification doesn't tell me how long it stays for, but not long enough. Everyone's on a 30-second cooldown timer right now. They're going to be able to get these barracks. Should focus on the melee barracks, which is the wall, and that's going to go down first. The range barracks is going to go down next, and I would say they shouldn't pressure this because they're not going to have enough time to take out the middle towers. Just let the creeps do the work, and they should be backing off, rotating top, getting this top tower.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Creeps. Not mega creeps yet. First wave of mega creeps is down below. They're gonna have to worry about that middle lane at this point now. And I wonder if there's gonna be an engagement at this top tower right here. Looks like Bounty Hunter's getting inside. That tower's going down wicked fast.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Draw Ranger out of position right now. Swap. Tried to get off a swap but wasn't close enough. And the Radiant was backing off anyway, so that wouldn't have been a good idea. And they're happy with the tower. They're happy with that push, and they're gonna go back, recharge, and go again. Ursa taking out their own jungle. Illusion Rune, as well as, let's see, so he doesn't have a bottle, so, oh, Mantis style, where did he get those illusions? Wow, I'm an idiot. He got those illusions because of Illusion Rune, and it wasn't an invisibility rune, which I thought was happening. Anyway, he's finished off his Aghanims. He'll be getting that soon. Aghanims on Venomancer increases damage and duration and decreases cooldown of his ultimate, so that's excellent for him. He's been using that a ton. And he's going to scout out here with his illusions, see where they are. Not a bad idea as well. The Dire is backing out. Not gonna reveal themselves. Okay, here we go. We have Invoker has revealed himself, but yeah, just some knowledge. While they were there, they could have put up a ward right here that would have given them vision across, most of this area right here. It's a crucial place for a ward. It's also one position down here on the Radiant side. Good place for a ward if you're losing as well. So the Dire could put a ward there too. This is a lot of engagement space, a lot of initiation space that could be easily utilized by either side. So it's a good spot for a ward. Still got some nice wards up here, although this one's probably not a whole lot useful, I wouldn't say. It gives you vision over here, yeah, but I don't know if I need it. There we go. initiation from Ursa. He's going to take matters into his own hands. Swap comes out onto Huskar. The stun comes out onto him. Solar's going to go down to the DPS. Huskar is going down as well. Not much you can do about that, as well as Shadow Shaman's going to take out Ancient Apparition. Bounty Hunter goes down to Venomancer as well. What the hell, Venomancer? What are you doing? Eating your Wheaties today. Carry Veno. Venomancer level 18, higher than anyone else on the team. So carry Veno, good job, man. Although I seriously haven't seen enough wards come out from you. Plague wards, that is, not other wards. Right now. Okay, yeah, one ward there. Another ward. Tornado coming out, not able to stun up enough to Radiant side. That's EMP. No, that was sorry.
Dire's middle tower
Middle
is
tower
under
is going to
attack.
go down.
Dire's
Looks
middle
like we're not
tower
going to be able
has
to
fallen.
engage on this point. Rock comes out, dealing a lot of damage to Araphel's illusions. That's good. And the Sluggo is staying a little bit longer. As the carry, he's able to do that, I guess. Ancient Apparition, that was a nicely placed one. But they didn't escape away enough. I'm not sure who has the Force Staff on their team right now. So I think that's how he got out of that. Force Staff on Shadow Shaman. And here we go. We got another ultimate coming out of Venomancer. A lot of damage per second coming out from that one. Tornado comes in, catches Shadow Shaman up in there. Ursa blinking, and he's going to take out Drow Ranger. Huskar is he gets stunned, as well as Ancient Apparition. Huskar is going to be able to take out. Yeah, Ursa is going to be able to take out Huskar and the lead coming out from Shadow Shaman to finish off
Dire's
Ancient
top tower
Apparition.
is under attack.
And that's probably game, I would say.
Dire's
Goes
middle tower has fallen. Dire's ancient
GG
is
will play
under
coming off
attack.
from the Snuggles. Usually,
Dire's
you
structures
don't call
are
GG
fortified.
when these
Dire's
surrenders.
ancient is under
But,
attack.
anyways, swap the man onto the Joker as
Radiant
well.
victory.
And there's a game for the Radiant side. So good job, dude. You played a pretty good game. Do a little work on your, maybe another carry would have been useful. Oh, okay, sorry. Venomancer carried, so what am I saying? Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you'll watch some more. DotaNoobs.com. See you guys later.